Madre, John, Ned, and Juanito in Akumal, Mexico, in the middle of a 3-week series of videos about my current brush with exquisite physical pain like I've never known before in my life, all to do with the renal shutdown and fear of death, which is in the mix because I don't have a diagnosis yet. Life keeps sending me signals to keep going, to not give up faith. I just was screaming in pain to sit down in my chair, waiting for my landlord to get here with my meds, which he promised me yesterday. In the moment, stay in the moment. So I live for birds. I live for lots of things. I live for music. I live for dancing. I live for poetry. I live for birds, and I spend a lot of time sitting in my front door, especially 3 weeks of being very ill, almost unable to move. So I watch the birds in my front yard. There's a yellow and something else songbird that I've been seeing in Mexico since Veracruz almost a year ago. Beautiful. And I've seen them now 3 times in my front yard, and there was one hopping around out there. And I said, wake up, wake up. In Aldous Huxley's fantasy novel, Island, there are birds flying overhead who will scream at you. Attention, pay attention. That's all life wants of us, is to show up in the moment, really show up. When I was talking with my sister-in-law about my brother's terminal cancer diagnosis, I said to her, long distance, I was in Asheville, she was in Chicago. I said to her, well, when I told Terry, my son, about it, who's named after my brother, he listened. He actually did a very good job of listening, and then very politely said, well, we actually have good news. We're pregnant with their first child, who's now 12, and I have not seen for 5 years, and my son guarantees I never will again. But in that moment, he said, well, I have a hopeful thing. So I shifted completely. I said, Terry, that's so exciting. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. You'll be great parents, and he is a great parent. So when I told Alicia about it in the middle of grieving her husband's terminal diagnosis, she says, life goes on. Life goes on. It's bigger than us. It's all bigger than us. It's way bigger than we'll ever understand. I, who self-avowed mystic, live in states of oneness with all of life. I do. I just come from that. Sorry. I won't apologize for it. It's just true. But I'm always missing part of the big picture. No matter how much I think I understand it all, there's parts I'm missing. And in the moment, as I'm sitting wool gathering about this and that and this and that, life will send me a bird like that and say, would you just shut the fuck up and pay attention to this bird? God damn it, I'm impatient with you. Tough love. Sometimes God is tough with me in a wonderful way. Wake up, it's bigger, it's better than you know. It's way better than you know. Wake up.